Hello everyone, apologies for being a lazy toad and not posting, but I'm here now, and this particular video is about cord cutting. So if you've arrived at my channel from Evita's, then you will have heard her speak about the mirror work and about mirror gazing to be able to cut cords and things. I've not been able to do it in that sort of way, but I've translated what I feel her philosophy is on that into more of a 3D language. So I'm going to do it in the form of song. No, I'm not going to sing yet because I don't want to burst your eardrums, but I've got a song here that has helped me to be able to achieve that cord cutting, right? And I would really like for you to pay attention to how the lyrics, there's a particular couple of lyrics in here, change through the song. Now, while listening to this song, I would suggest listening to it 4 times. And the reason for that is the first time you listen to it, just feel and think about who it is or what it is that you're trying to cut a cord from, and see if this resonates with you. Then the second time, I would like you to play it again, and then imagine you're standing in front of a mirror and the person you are singing this about is you, your reflection. Okay? And then the third time, incorporate both them and you into the song. And then the fourth time, see if you can let go while you're listening to it and see what's happened from there. Okay? So the song is called Strings Attached, which is apt really, and it's by Arkaden and New Aspect and Sam Welsh. And this lyrics read like this: I see you found a pretty face. Is it porcelain just like mine? I thought it would be easy. I thought I had the strength to keep my mind intact, but you're never easy. There's always strings attached. But now I'm barely breathing, 'cause you promised me heaven, but I'm already bleeding from the strings attached. It ain't just secrets that you're keeping, 'cause you promised me heaven, but I'm already bleeding from the strings attached. You've gotten another figurine. Will you keep them locked up in your box of hearts? I thought it would be easy. I thought I had the strength to keep my mind intact, but you're never easy. There's always strings attached. You promised me heaven, but you gave me nothing close. You promised me heaven, but you gave me nothing close. Now I'm barely breathing, 'cause you promised me heaven, but I'm already bleeding. It ain't just secrets that you're keeping. Maybe one day I can forget the past, but I'm already bleeding from the strings attached. Now, the source of this actually came from Music's Match, and I should have checked this before. I should have checked the source first, because they're not the actual lyrics. Partway through the song, it actually says about it changes from "you promised me everything, but you gave me nothing close" to "I promised me heaven, but I gave me nothing close." And that's very important. That's the very, very important bit. And you know, if you could do this with this song, and then you go back to all the songs that you listen to, and you realise that actually, when I'm listening to these songs, I'm projecting, or I'm tying somebody to this image. You can reprogram yourself by actually singing it to yourself, because if the relationship hasn't worked out and you've been single even for a long time, right, then what tends to happen is that it's our energy that we're missing, not the actual person, especially if it was a toxic relationship. Yeah? So to that end, by singing this to ourselves, we understand that it's really all on us. It was always us in the beginning. And we can give ourselves that energy back. If you're in a relationship, this can also help you as well, not just by cutting the cords, because it's not about cutting the cords to the relationship that you're in necessarily. It can be. It could be also cutting the cords of your expectation within the relationship and maybe not accepting a part of yourself. You know, it will help to enable you to communicate better, potentially. At least it will lead you to an outcome for yourself, right? We can't control what other people do, but we can control ourselves in that way, as long as we're open and honest with ourselves. This is going to be the first video of a cord cutting course that I'm kind of planning. It's worked for me, or should I say it's working for me, and I've been doing it for several months now. I've finally, it's like I've clicked and I've understood the method. So I would like to share that with you, because I feel it important that in order for us as a collective to move on, you know, what's learned from one person can be taught to another. And the more people that are able to do this, that frequency is going to perpetuate out into the world, and it's going to allow people to come into that which is right for them by enabling people to do that's what is right for themselves. This can help to achieve independence, but we've got to be careful that we don't end up going the complete opposite direction, though we must head in that direction first, so that we can step out of the box from where we were and the cycles that we have always found ourselves in, to entering the unknown, to then start a cycle exploring within the unknown. And that goes hand in hand with finding your true authentic self and just being genuinely unconditionally loving to all people, and learning about listening to your intuition. You know, people call it the red flags, listening to the red flags. And that song, the lyrics in there, it speaks about that. So I'll add a description, in the description I'll add the link where you can find the song. And if I would really appreciate it if you do listen to that song, just to leave a comment there to say where you found it, because if people are listening to that song, it could be that this message is also for them. Alright, I hope you enjoy the song. It's a beautiful song, I feel, and yeah, speak to you later.